Hello and welcome to you all as our coverage of the opening fixture of the International Champions Cup gets underway. It is a slightly new concept for some of you, but it is a special invitation event held both stateside and in Asia, as it has been since 2013. Interest in the competition has been phenomenal. It has drawn in crowds of over 100,000, which signal again that football is indeed a worldwide sport. It presents a rare opportunity for fans who cannot travel to watch their clubs or their favourite players to see them right on their own doorstep. Mere hysteria generated everywhere that these teams have gone. A lot of young faces amongst the crowds. These are the next generation of fans.
Yeah, I totally agree, Peter. It's a cracking event when it comes to feel-good factor, but it's also a lucrative opportunity to promote a brand in this part of the world, to back up the good work they've already done here. I think both clubs know that at the end of this, each will have left the right impression.
And already we're underway here. And they can counter here. That's a nicely shaped ball. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's following up!
Manchester United definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Jimenez. Koke. Baina. Llorente. Baina. Real chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Simeone actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that's been won straight back. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Llorente shifted upfield. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now the breakaway. Mazraoui. He's in plenty of space here. And the finish! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Šeško clearly felt that he was entitled to try that, and I'm inclined to agree with him. There wasn't anything else on.
Jimenez aimed forwards. Koke. Still goalless. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Menu. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, it's come loose. He whips it across. That's too far for anyone. Well read, nice interception. De Ligt. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Shaw. Nice control. He's having a shot! And that has been cleared. Chance! No, he's missed it.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Gallagher. Jimenez. Molina. Jimenez. Gallagher. Gallagher forwards and with intent. Menu, that's an imaginative pass. Lenormand. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. It's a good foot in there. Ugarte. Menu, gently done. Šeško. He is just caressing the ball. And he's goes for a shot! The captain delivers!
Well, this skipper probably feels the obligation more than most to deliver goals at important times. Going into the interval is always a key period, and his opener could prove to be a critical development now. Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Molina does really well to win the ball there. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Molina. Great defending, strong and determined. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Manchester United merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Manchester United head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we are back underway. Manchester United carrying a 1-goal lead. Griezmann. Now he's got space here. That'll be a corner. Lisandro Martinez is there, and he can get that clear. Croquet. And here's Alvarez.
Alvarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Alvarez. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Lovely bit of skill. Galan, now here's the delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Bruno Fernandes! Oh, that is outstanding! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spiked.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Showing good feet. Shaw did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Molina. Simeone. Oh, such a clever touch. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6'20s to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez played out towards the right wing. And he's been booked for simulation.
Well, that's just very cynical. For him to think he could get away with it is ugly on his part.
Gonzalez. And here's Alvarez. And it's Bina. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Ugarte. That's really well manoeuvred. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Cristiano Ronaldo. Good running, strong and purposeful. Alvarez. That is a great pick out. Gonzalez! That's a real chance missed.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have took the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
Moved on forwards. Griezmann. Koke gently done. Llorente. Clearly not happy with that. Molina. Koke. Alvarez. And it's Llorente. Oh, he's found support out wide. Bina. Now the ball in.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Nice interception, well timed. All Black, long ball by the goalkeeper. Alvarez. Llorente. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Griezmann. 2 minutes to be added on. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Jimenez. And time is up. Manchester United can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Manchester United genuinely looked a very good outfit out there. A good collective effort to keep the opposition at bay while also ensuring...
Well, it is day 2 of the International Champions Cup. The fans getting another chance to see some of their favourite clubs from Europe and beyond. A real party atmosphere, dare I say it, a carnival of an atmosphere. Further evidence of the increasing popularity of the beautiful game in countries where previously it wasn't thought possible. The clubs really are putting in a massive effort too, with fan interaction, a big theme in the time between matches. And the players, I'm glad to report, seem thoroughly to be enjoying their newfound widespread fame as well. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So the middle day of the competition, usually the pivotal one in deciding the fate of the trophy.
Yeah, Peter, and as previously mentioned, hopefully football will be the biggest winner here. It's a tournament that, I think it's fair to say, doesn't demand the heights of competitiveness. You know, fitness plays an important part and the chance to introduce emerging talent. But it all adds up to a tremendously popular event, and you only have to listen to the noise in this stadium to feel how invested these supporters are.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United!
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Manchester United, they have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Šeško. And the shot! It's a goal! 2-0, and in next to no time.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Very nicely done. And it's McKennie. Francisco Conceição. His great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Diogo Dalot clipped into space. Oh, there's the shot! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Martinez. Mount. Oh, good spread. Oh, he's in! Chooses to go back. Real chance! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. And now he has two. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he's picked it up out wide. Shot a goal! No, it's wide.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
That has been cut short. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Mount. De Ligt. Mount. Ugarte. Aim forwards. Martinez. He's in plenty of space here. And the ball's come loose here. Oh, delicate chip through. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
McKennie, gently done. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's played forward. Diogo Dalot. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's really well manoeuvred. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Conceição, David, played out wide. Kostic, played into the middle, and it's hoisted clear. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a nice ball. Perin breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Agic. Muscular approach does pay off here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's through here. Diogo Dalot. Can he finish? There's the half-time whistle. Have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quick into pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Manchester United utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. No reported change to either side during the break. Ugarte. Martinez is onto it in a flash. McKennie. Openda. Into the channel. That is lovely. A chance to play it in. Mount shifted upfield. And it's Conceição. Oh, it's come loose. Conceição proves just a little bit too strong. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. David. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is...
And he has been fouled there. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, he's onto this. Cisco! Oh, denied at the last.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Miretti. Bruno Fernandes. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. McKennie. Kostic. That's a good run down the left. Mount does really well to win the ball there. Mount. He is through here. Šeško. And the shot! We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Clears it away. And they've got a throw. And it's Dallo. And here's Mount. Success! There's going to be another change here. And it's been taken short. And the volley! And that has faded wide.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Moved on forwards. Wins the duel this time. That's tidy. Bruno Fernandes with the delivery. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's played forward. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Great defending, strong and determined. And they can counter here. Miretti.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Vlahovic tries a shot! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Manchester United can make their change now with a break in play. Up he goes! Mazraoui tries to clear. Out to the left it goes. Hit into the middle. And it's going to be another corner. Kostic with the short one. Yildiz. And he thumps it clear. Shapes to shoot! It's a loose ball. Miretti. Vlahovic. The changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
David. There will be 4 extra minutes. Chance here to counter. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes, gently done. takes a shot! And they've got rid. So here comes a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Mazraoui. Mount does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And the finish! Sticks it away! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Things looking, and that is that. Manchester United pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Your reflections then, Jim?
This was a fantastic display, Peter, of expansive football. They stretched their opponents at every given opportunity, and they ran them ragged. It was all highly impressive. This is a performance that hasn't just got my approval. Listen.
All that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.